Comes off the screen. Bio. LeBron James steps back. Three-pointer. And Hill made it a tough shot, but then they turn it over. James with the steal. Throws it up. Davis back up, and this time
it doesn't look like he's happy, even though his challenge was successful.
James spins inside. An easy.
And you can make the case, as crazy as it sounds, that we have taken LeBron James and his pullout.
Davis had a terrific first half with 18 points. James is going to try a long three-pointer.
That was my junior college coach. He had an offense called Holy Gully. But it's that sort of thing. Holy Gully, you know?
James gets it. James goes inside.
Injury. They're not going to get more specific until after the game, but we did just watch Lebron walk.
The score not lessened their intensity, and they've eased their way into a win as James with the...
Backs in, here comes the help. Spins away from that, and an easy leg.
His offensive game has improved. Leaps and bounds as James throws it down. James drives, gets inside, draws the foul. Count it, and James drives hard, bank shot, good. Count it, and the foul. James splits the defense down the lane, running layup, it's good, and the foul. He took off.
In front of LeBron, he splits it, turns the corner, puts his head down, and uses that upper body.
It is heart-pounding time right here in Game 3 of the Finals. James drives, finishes, and is fouled. And a chance to cut it to 1 in the opening minute. LeBron James steps back, three-pointer. That's good.
Well, this is excellent defense by Adebayo, and a big-time shot by James.
James goes inside and throws it down.
He's got to improve defensively.
Beautiful pass, Rondo to James, count it, and 1.
Because LeBron James gets on the backside of the zone.
James drives, gets inside, running layup. It's good, and a foul.
The corner, attacks the paint. You need a hoop. Get the ball in the hands of LeBron James.
14 down to 3. James going to have to drive, put one up quickly, gets in the paint, throws it up, shot rolls around, and drops through. James floats it up, and Anthony Davis with a one-handed tomahawk. All poked away. James picks it up. James down the lane, runs into Robinson, count it, and the foul.
Transition, season angle. That's a weak attempt for an
stolen. Here's LeBron James going down the lane, draws the foul, count it, and 1.
James coming down the lane with a full head of steam. Gets the contact and the basket.
James left open, has plenty of time, and knocks down the 3.
Helped by the block by LeBron, the zone defense of the measures the basketball and then blocks it without foul.
First shot attempt. He's got 17 points, 10 assists. LeBron James knocks down the James in the post, catches and gets hammered. Count the basket, and 1. Feed inside to James, and he throws it down.
Tremendous feed.
But Olynyk with a gamble.
It's right back down. James against Butler, one-on-one. Tough fall-away baseline shot. It's good. Difficult shot.
It out. They repost. He backs in and hits a well-defended. Missed some very makeable point-blank shots as James continues to attack and train.
Crowder picks up James. He tries another three-pointer all night. LeBron James.
Again, when he has numbers, the defense isn't set. This is an amazing athlete.
Adebayo guarding LeBron James. James tries another long 3. That's good.
Hang around my man.
Well, she was apparently very understanding. James flips it up off the glass.
I think it's a harder decision than what you say as James attacks the rim without any help.
Second block of the game for Anthony Davis. James, a long three-pointer, nails it.
Put the ball down and attack the paint area.
And he clipped Crowder on that drive.
The foul was on. Plantar fascia tear on his left foot. Pass inside to Morris. Beautiful. Pushes it up the other way. James tries another three-pointer. Puts it in. LeBron James now 3. Rondo inside to James. Falling away. Jumper's good. The shot clock winding down. James on the drive. Hop step floats it up. Bank shot is good. But his team still down by 16. James the floater. James head down. Drives inside. Layup. Count it. And Green back to James. James charges down the lane, goes inside and easily lays. LeBron James wide open, throws it down. That makes it. LeBron James sees an opening, drives down a lane, running layup is good. James finds some room, fires a three, and knocks it down.
But individual defense has to continue to get better.
Caldwell Pope, ball fake, three.
Look for that as the game goes on. Thank you, Eric. Back to you, Mike.
All right, Rachel, after Dragic knocks it down the other end. Out. James spins inside, an easy path to the basket. James backs in and just completely ball.
LeBron James against Jones Jr.
Comes to help, spins away from that, and an easy layup.
Injury. They're not going to get more specific until after the game, but we did just watch Goran walk down.
Caldwell Pope inside to James, and an easy two for LeBron. Rondo inside to James. James scoops it up and in. Davis back to James. James with a layup. They're a team that has kind of surprised a lot of people throughout these playoffs. James three-pointer, that's good. As James drives, gets inside, layup, banks it home, and a foul.
LeBron James.
Good defense there from Davis. Forces the turnover, and James with the... Back to James. James goes inside, the flush and the foul.
LeBron James about to win another title. Got it, this team.
Averaged 15 a game as a rookie. Finished second in Rookie of the Year. Standing in the back. Still hasn't retreated all the way to locker room. Caruso gets inside. And James tips it up. James drives, goes inside. Layup, missed it. Got the rebound. The follow, he banks it home. Now makes his drive, gets in, gathers, and banks it home.
And putting their team in position to win. Jimmy Butler and LeBron James, absolutely
talent. I mean, like you always say, like top five. But it's... Then what you say is James attacks the rim.
James goes to the rim once again, lays it up.
Extremely elite company, and in year 17.